Hey, 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 everybody who's in here. Who's on the night
No,
on Friday night, Friday financial wellness night? That's what's up. I'm talking about freedom, honey. Today is collective enlightenment on Friday night here on P2G Networks TV. So if you're on with us and you're seeing this, we are letting you know it's time to talk with the family, y'all. All right, you in the house, you in the house with us. Let's do it. Hello, Mr. Thomas. How are you?
yes. I am doing phenomenal tonight. It is a Pay Yourself Friday night,
Woo! We love it.
and you are on with Collective Enlightenment.
That's right. That's right. Collective Enlightenment. Tonight we have one. I want to let you know you got Ruby Thomas, which is the Crypto Queen of Harlem, of course, and we also have the Gold Banker in the house. And welcome to our platform, which is the Collective Enlightenment
Yes,
Conversation
yes,
for the Masses. Aha!
yes.
Love it.
And this is assets over liabilities. Assets over
Yes,
liabilities.
yes. New
Come,
conversations,
come on.
y'all. New conversations. Thank you, everybody who's listening. We want to make sure you guys remember if you want to get in the conversation, just leave a message on whichever chat. So you may be getting this from YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. And no matter where you're at, I want you to comment, ask questions. We're here to answer them. But more so, we want to bring you in to the conversation of what's going on, what's happening out here. Finances have been crazy. Everybody's coming at you with some new business idea, some program, or some package deal, and this crypto thing I can help you with. And most of them can help you, but aren't they charging a lot? I can tell you.
I
So
don't even.
we're here to share the real deal with you. You know, we're here to put it down for what it really is out here. And I want you guys to remember, no matter where you are, I want you to like, subscribe, follow, and get those notifications. Don't
That's it.
forget, get those notifications. Follow us so that when we go on and bring you this new information from places you might not be getting it, you get the know-how every week. Once a week, Collective Enlightenment is on Friday nights, and we are on our doing our own thing from our own space, and we love it. We're back to where we started, and we're excited. And back in the beginning with the people directly coming to you, making it happen every single week with the hitters. Now tonight
Good.
we're going to have a special guest on, right, Al?
Yes, we are. And her steps are anointed.
That's right.
Mm-mm-mm.
That's right. Anointed steps. Well, we're going to see because that sister's going through a little something, but I want to bring it to you. So, I just want to let y'all know our brother Hutch, Collective Enlightenment is always been about the collective and it's always been bigger than us. And so tonight, our partner, our buddy, our homeboy in the house is not in the house because he is celebrating his fifth anniversary. So
The
big ups
big
and much love
five.
to Hutch D. That's what's up. Give it up, baby. Give it up.
And look, I can't
Anniversary
say.
time.
I'm not gonna say all that. I'm not gonna be all that jovial about it. But I love the brother. Let me
That's
tell you,
right.
5 years is the stepping stone, brother. 5 years is the stepping stone, and
It
all you got
is.
left is the rest of your life. So enjoy it.
And
So
keep
just
creating the
enjoy.
kind of life you want to spend with someone. Building finances, building wealth builds into the future you want to have. And we're talking about taking those steps. So we want to make you aware of how the world is changing around you in the financial terrain, stuff that our people do not get, some truth that unfortunately has been put down or pushed upon us. And when I say our people, I want to make this very clear. There is no separation in God's seeds.
Not at
None.
all.
So I make sure I let everybody know. Okay, you are a child of God. You are a family member of mine. I don't care if we believe him in the same way. That's up to you. I don't care if you don't believe him at all. But you were created, and since we share the same DNA, you need this too. That's just how it is. That's all.
Look, we're not gonna do science today. DNA and all that stuff. The X
Hey,
and
you know
Y
how I
gene
flow.
chromosome.
That's
We can
right.
do that later. But I really want to get into tonight's conversation
That's
because
right.
there is a lot of things that are going on, and I want you guys to really
Sure.
be aware of what's going on.
Uh-huh.
And it's strictly about finance.
Okay.
Everything is highly, highly, highly about finance.
So let
One
me
of
get
the
up. let me get into, before you go into that, let's give them an idea of what we're going to talk about. So give them the list now.
All right. Well, first of all, first thing we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about El Salvador.
El Salvador.
Yeah, we're going to talk about El Salvador, and they're moving to having Bitcoin be the country's medium of exchange. I'm not going to call it currency because it's not currency, and
Okay.
it's not fiat. It's a medium of exchange.
Exactly.
So let's really get there.
So moving on, we're gonna touch on Lord of mercy.
New York City, NY.
All right. So like he was saying, we got a Forbes article for you today. Something you can look up that's going on on one of the reputable media sites about what's happening in the blockchain. Some things these we have to keep up with what blockchain is doing because the world is changing in that way. If you don't really know what it is, don't worry. It's sharing with you how it affects the life, your real life. Moving forward, we're going to push on to a little bit of the process of the high network. Now that I would love to have a guest on for. So if you guys have some info on this Pi network, you're going to need to come up in here and share with us a little more. I love what Pi is up to. They're an amazing program. You can mine it on your phone, and we're going to get deep into where they're going and what this leads to. So let's get it popping. I'm excited about the lineup, y'all.
All I know, I heard a couple snippets about that Pi. I'm all in.
Woo! Oh, wait. We almost forgot about the kick token. Everybody with the trust wallet, we got some news for you. Somebody got about a couple $1,000.
They got some
$20,000.
Got some zeros in front of that decimal point.
We talk about it. We're gonna get to it, brother. So let's get it going. Hey everybody, how you doing?
We're doing phenomenal. Hey, Miss Karen, how are you?
Yes.
All right,
all those folks who are on Facebook, I just want to say, all those folks who are on Facebook, we're going to ask you to please make sure you drop your name because we can't see your name. As you can see, it comes up as Facebook user. It's just a thing with the program. If you could drop your name and let us know who's saying good evening and hello so we can give you proper homage. I love that. Let's do it, baby. All right. So, Mr. Thomas, go for it, baby. Go for it.
Oh, so tonight, we're definitely going to bring it up on El Salvador. Yo, big ups to the young. I got to admit, people might say something about the fact that El Salvador has a young political party in place. It's a bipartisan committee, and they are very young, very upwardly mobile, and very high functioning. They are all about this new geothermal mining that they have for Bitcoin being a stable way to manage exchanges in their country. A very stable way for them to manage their exchanges in their country because a lot of people, back in 2000, the U.S. sent money over there, but a lot of people can't afford to bank U.S. style. They can't afford to use the fiat dollar.
No.
So, El Salvador, for a large population, approximately 70% of the population, is unbanked on that island. Can you imagine? There's money, but they can't get to it.
Yeah.
What's the point of having it?
I can imagine that.
Yeah.
And I can imagine that their government changes often. And that's something that we have to realize that when you have people who are impoverished, that's usually because governments and regimes come in and they change really quickly. And that's because they're impoverished. Because if governments don't formulate ways for people to move forward or the people to move forward, and they're not really influencing them, hey, what's going to happen to them?
People are going to get left by the wayside like they always do.
What makes El Salvador different? This El Salvador, because they do have a new presidency.
Yeah.
What's making them different?
They're actually moving to have the geothermal mining of Bitcoin that's actually creating a stimulus package for the entire population on the island.
Well, see, that's the thing I'm a little concerned about. What happens is we talk big words and we throw these big words around like geothermal mining and all of that Bitcoin. still the people who have a low level of education. They're not scientific. They're not highly. Look, I'm not going to lie. They are us. We all at
Hmm.
this point. Whereas our levels of technology education are not high. So I want you to think of what it takes to get someone who wants to learn how Bitcoin works, to have them just receive it from
I
the
got it.
government like they can do something. So I want you to get that there's some major changes going on in that space, and I just want to put it out there. The government the new government is built has a new staffing.
Yep.
There's a lot of young, excited, also innovative young people on the president's staff now that are part of the new innovation and have been tired of what has been happening with the
Yes,
previous.
they are.
So they realized cryptocurrency, not only one thing, cryptocurrency is a great way to pull people out of that poverty if we include the education and include them in it. But they also know that they have the Bitcoin advantage, the energy problem.
Energy. And
See,
you're right, there
Bitcoin
is
had
energy
its
stuff.
problems. I see Bitcoin has its positives, but it came with problems, didn't it?
Of course it does. Energy zapping, heat. It has a large
Heat
energy
produ-
drain on
heat
electricity.
producing, yeah. Heavy heat producing. We have found different ways. I don't know if you guys study this over the years, different ways they've come up with ways to offset the energy. They had it so, I mean, they've used everything from solar, wind, people, sweat. Sweat equity. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, yes,
People are actually giving up body energy to power their little farms, energy, bike riding. I'm talking about creating it however they could
look,
to
because they
mine,
know.
y'all.
You got to
Crazy.
remember, it is some of the newest technology out there, and people really want to. They want to get their hands on it, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to make it happen.
Yes, yes, yes.
So
You're
yes, it's
right.
gonna be. Some of it's gonna be a little, excuse the term, asinine, and some of it's
Crazy.
just
I could use crazy. We could use the other
crazy.
word.
But
Outrageous.
just, but there's nothing wrong with it. None of it is wrong.
This
All of
is
it is
what comes with this. We got
av-
to accept that.
it's innovation. Because you remember
Exactly.
when we went from the agricultural to the industrial age,
That's right.
no one ever thought we'd have a building over 2 stories. It was the
No,
general store, and you lived above it. That was the whole house.
that's right. That's
And
all
if
that
you
was necessary.
any bigger than that, it was a barn.
Mm-hmm.
Now you
Mm-hmm.
had then when they had the industrial revolution, they had the iron makers, they had the trains going cross country,
Right.
and that changed things.
Right.
Now we're in the digital age.
It's the same thing with
It's the
crypto.
same thing.
It's
It
the
just
same thing with
goes.
the digital age. I mean, we're gonna. I've said, I've always said it. I said we're just getting started here, but what happens when the next innovation comes?
Yes,
That's what I keep telling people. Y'all think this is like the big boom? That ain't nothing.
it's just a new
Guess what happens
plateau.
when yes, they're finding all this is finding ways to do things more efficiently, better, and for more people. We have problems in the world, and that's what this with cryptocurrency, the blockchain, specifically the blockchain, has helped to resolve for many companies, businesses that have tried their best. Now, that's not always a good thing for everybody.
But look,
Oh
there's
no,
gonna be
everybody ain't enjoying
there,
this.
there's always gonna be a few scrapes and some bumps. But you got to
Uh-uh.
remember, for an
Sean.
innovation, someone you have to get to the top of the bottom so you can move to the next level of the mountain. And
Now,
unfortunately, some people are going to fall off the
that's
side
the
of the
thing.
mountain. And there are some people who are at the top of the mountain currently are
Hmm.
fighting to maintain their space.
Yeah,
And
but
unfortunately, we have
it don't
innovation.
work
Like you
that
said,
way.
innovation is real. And there's some people who are going to jump. They're not going to climb. They're
Leapfrog.
going to jump, leapfrog. Exactly.
Right.
They're going to leapfrog and take the lead. Now the question is, are you willing to take the leap with them, or are
Hmm.
you willing to stay where you are in the comfortableness of, I don't know, what do you call that word?
Quiet desperation.
Quiet
That's
desperation.
what I call it.
You know, it's
Quiet desperation.
desperation.
Yeah, just we're being beholden to our beliefs. Let me
to our
explain something
comfortable.
to you. Your comforts, actually, they're not. They're holding on to uncomfortable, and that's the sad part. Your discomfort has become your new comfort, and the sad part is you've got to stay innovative. Especially,
Yeah.
it's always been. It's not just this part time in the technology stage. I want to come in and say that we were talking about some folks that are not going to be so happy about this, and that kind of rolls right into the Forbes article, if you ask me.
Oh, I love that article. I love that article.
All
You don't
right,
even
let's go
understand.
ahead, point it out. Let's go.
Oh
Let's go.
my God. Oh,
Hey guys,
you already know. First of all, I want to thank everybody for being on with Collective Enlightenment.
absolutely loving y'all,
You
loving
know,
y'all.
we're currently streaming on YouTube, Twitch,
Hmm.
and Facebook, I believe.
Facebook, yes, 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 yes.
Yes, Facebook. And I just want you guys to really get. We're on all these platforms, but guess what? We're content creators.
That's right.
When we do this, we're called content creators.
That's right. That's what's up.
And YouTube, Facebook, Amazon,
Uh-huh.
Twitter, they all capitalize on this. This is, aggregated data. They're
Yep,
using
that's
it. They're
right.
taking that algorithm and using it to create profits because
Hmm.
they're selling this information to people who want it. And it costs
Well,
them a nominal fee to create it.
now, wait. See, that's the one thing. I want to build you a picture because y'all know how I like to tell stories.
Stop telling stories.
I,
Just get to
I'm
the
gonna
point.
tell it. I'm gonna tell a little story. I just
Oh,
want you to
good Lord.
imagine. So, basically, businesses need customers, but so that they can spend only a little bit of money on their marketing, they need customers that they know a lot of. They only want the customers that's going to pay attention to what they got. They don't want no hit or miss, and they don't want to pay for that, right? In marketing.
They're already hitting and
So
missing.
I want you to imagine that you have a business and that you have a great product, but it's specifically for women who are aged 30 to 55, and they basically live in the Midwest. They have grandchildren or some older children, and it's a beautiful, amazing product, right? Now, my question is does it benefit you to shop your products to, let's say, teenagers, men, children? It doesn't. So you need a way to gather the kind of information where those women who fit in your age group and your expectation of lifestyle, right? So your product goes straight out to them. Well, guess where they get that from? All those free services that all of you women that fit that description actually use, like Facebook, Twitter, emails, Gmail, Yahoo. Anybody recognize
Yahoo.
those? Oh yes, because those are browsers where you search for stuff and they know you now, and they create the virtual you. And now, I'm sorry, the advertisers do. They sell all of that information that says these people who are on these devices like your stuff, products like you, they'd be likely to buy. So what we're going to do is sell you a likely list of users to put your products in front of. And
And
just for a nominal fee, we'll let
see
that
you
let that follow them from device
must
to
to
device.
divine. But what you
And
said,
you,
see, with a nominal fee.
that's right. They're
But we don't
selling
get
your
paid, do
data.
we? Wait,
Oh,
where's our money? It's
oh,
our data. Why aren't we
huh?
collecting?
But you
Pay
you
us.
like the free services. You like the free products. Special big up to Miss Chocolate Gold in the house. That's what's up. Hey, let me explain, my ladies. While we are using these so-called free services, and like my gentlemen and my kids, while you out here using all your free stuff and you giving all this data in, and you're innovating and putting out your data, you're creating yourself as a crowd of likely buyers. That's how they
Yes,
make
you
some of
are.
their money. Yes. You're a likely buyer. Someone like myself with some content that I want to get out would buy a list of the people who I think this product content would go to. And so, believe it or not, that's how they figure out what commercials go in between my content.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, that's how they know because they know who's watching. Sweetheart, the day has come where
Yeah.
blockchain is changing the game. And they ain't going to be so happy, y'all.
Man, look, the game
I
is
know.
real.
This
The
blockchain
game
is
is
called the
real.
disruptor for a minute. Talking to him, honey. Talk to him. What's happening?
Look, we are disrupting the economy in all major levels. If you now, I want you to understand something. We were talking about you creating content and creating an algorithm for them to sell. What
Yeah.
happens when we move off to decentralized websites where they no longer people who on the other side, Amazon, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Now I'm gonna share some numbers with you, and I don't know them off the head right now, but the lowest ranking one who made any money was Facebook at $68 million
And
in
they're not direct
aggregate.
selling. That's right.
$68 million went to Facebook for your information, for your
Hmm.
messenger groups, for your pages, for
Right.
your
Yep.
events, for your marketplace.
For your, yeah, exactly, marketplace. And I tell you now, all of that
Now
came straight through them.
I want you to think about it. Now I want you to upscale. I want you to go to the biggest content creator and content user, Amazon.
Mm, mm.
They made over $70 billion.
All right.
Why? Because you guys have given them the permission to use your logistics, your
Mm-hmm.
travel package, what you purchase,
That's
where
right.
you purchase at. You have given them the
Your
okay to
list of
use it.
likes. Uh-huh.
And then on top of it, what you know what they did? They made it so much fun for you guys. You know what they did? They created that Amazon Fire Stick. So now not
Ah,
only do they know what you want to buy,
you know
they
what you
also
like
know
to
what
watch.
you watch. So now you're not only you're getting sold, bilaterally to television companies, cable companies,
Okay.
online advertisers, as well as all the major networks who are advertising to you. And so I want you to understand this did not go into lighthearted. This is a plan devised from the bottom up. And
Yeah,
they knew they knew because they were already doing it manually. That one time they had people doing surveys. Oh,
right.
you do like this, do that like that, do like this.
We'll give you something for a survey. If
Of
you fill
course.
out the information, let us know what you like, you didn't like. We're going to do some improvements for your services.
Yeah.
Of course, give us
Then you
ideas of what's next, what we'd
then
like to
what
see.
what's fun to see. I don't know if any of y'all guys are old enough to remember what's something called the Nielsen rating. At a certain time during the year, you would they would come out and give you a box to put on your TV to watch. So you whatever you watch would be recorded into the box, and then they would rate the TV shows. I want you to get that was the low level of data acquisition. You are now at the highest level, one of the highest, but now we're about to go into the blockchain. And all these stores that we spoke about, all these organizations are concerned because now all the stuff that they've been doing to get profits from are going to a decentralized platform where they don't have the controls for it. And
Well,
everyone who puts their information in has an opportunity to collect on the profits. They have an opportunity,
well,
and it helps you. But go ahead, Ru. I'm sorry. Go ahead, talk to me.
so it was so funny how this rolled out, Jess. So woke up this morning. Of course, I have some amazing. Unfortunately, Natea is going to be detained today. She won't be able to be on the show. But this is actually quite her subject matter. I actually woke up this morning and I was able to listen before our Breakfast with the Thomases program, which you guys would love. It's on Stable Stereo. You get to participate for sure. But I get to also listen to other shows. And this
Mm-hmm.
morning, two of our favorite characters, I should say, two of our favorite people were having a great conversation about pie.
Mm,
And not
really?
pie like you eat, y'all. The Pie Network. These are young people that actually take a very serious interest into how Pi Network is affecting the long term, that will affect the long term growth of the internet I'm sorry, of the blockchain with its blockchain. But what got me was they sent us. I was told to go to Pi's newest innovation. It's a little scary. The beautiful part about Pi is that you can mine it on your phone. If you're
Yes.
interested in using Pi, getting a Pi referral link, so you can start mining free coin on your phone. Get in touch with P2G Networks. I'll get you the coin. I'll get you the link so that you get Pi on your phone. Okay? Make sure you get in touch with us so that all you have to do is press a button and even share with people. You'll get free coins that way. Because free coin is always like free money because it's worth money. But this free
Absolutely.
coin skyrocket. It's a private coin. The network is building, and it actually is turning out that they have a website that runs like Amazon.
Really? Do
A
tell. Do tell.
blockchain. I
Hold
love
on. Let's
it.
hear this. Let's hear this.
Pi Network, if you go to Pi Network's website, I'm not quite sure what exactly it is. You get to see their secondary website, which explains how people who sell goods and services can now do that within the Pi Network website and utilize cryptocurrency purely. I want you to imagine Amazon with cryptocurrencies, with individual, because remember, Amazon doesn't sell anything, no goods or services. They actually just they're a logistics company. They provide a space for you to connect with people who sell goods and services close enough to you. Correct?
Awesome. Awesome.
All right. So the
I
idea
like this.
is,
I like this.
and actually they're becoming content creators. They're actually becoming aggregators of content because
Yes,
they
yes.
themselves don't make content. They have creators that they promote. Good evening, my darling. So get this. How does this affect you? Woo! It's a, like I said, these people, these companies ain't gonna be happy. This blockchain, people are innovating at lightning speed, taking old processes, pulling it into the new, making it more available for the people to prosper, as opposed to these major companies that are prospering from actually using the people. I told my business owners before, you don't work for yourself if someone else controls the payment process.
Not at all. How can you work
You
for
have to
yourself?
get right. You can't possibly work for yourself if someone else controls the process. So knowing that, you have companies that are going into high gear to take the middleman out. Because what do they get in return? And that's the thing. Why don't we need a middleman? What do they get? Well,
Yeah.
if I own coin and what my coin does help you, and as you guys do your business and do what you do, my coin raises in value. I don't need you to pay me anymore. I'm a part of the process, but I'm now providing you with an opportunity to continue the growth and all of us grow at one time.
Let's call it what it
Welcome
really
everyone
is.
to the
You
blockchain.
just you just added liquidity to their platforms. You have added
Exactly.
financial exchange
Exactly.
ability
So
to their
I'm gonna
platform.
suggest you guys get on Pi. Look Pi up. Actually, you can go to and look. I'm gonna share something with you. This is crypto. This is our what we do for a living. P2G Networks has been educating people with application mandatorily as a part of who and what we are. This is something we do for everyone. So you don't have to be a certain level of learning. You start with beginners and we move you straight to your expertness, if that's what you want to call it. And we help folks to get familiar with this new changing world in an understanding, hands on, live way. And we want you guys to participate and have some understanding for it. So, we're going to have the conversations that teach you how you can be involved step by
Yes,
step.
yes,
But don't
yes,
get it
indeed.
twisted. We don't believe in people just getting new information. We want to make sure you're profiting from the process. And that doesn't mean I'm going to sign you up for some multi level marketing thing. I'm going to show you how to make this work for yourself, your family, and your community. That's what our P2G network does, and all of our amazing teachers and trainers. That's what we do, and that's who we are. So let me just share with you. This is what we're going to give you a little bit of application. Start with CoinMarketCap. When you go to coinmarketcap.com, you're going to find out that it has all the coins you want on there, but it also has all the coin information.
Absolutely.
When you do is when you get to the search, go into the search and type PI because that's the Pi network. So what you'll see come up is Pi network. Look for the link that says website. And from there, I want you to discover what this program does because cryptocurrency is not money, it's software.
Absolutely.
It
Absolutely.
has a purpose. It serves, and that's how you want your finances going, with something that has purpose, y'all. Is that true?
Very
All
true.
right. All
But
my P2Gers out there.
I want to
On in.
actually take a minute to actually thank the people who are on. We have Miss Karen Briggs. We have Miss Sister B in the building.
Yes,
We have
yes,
Chocolate
yes.
Gold on the scene. Hilda Minor, thank you very much for joining us.
Mr.
I
Kai is
hope
in
you,
the house.
Miss Kai, I hope you enjoyed your vacation,
Yes.
Miss Minor. Oh
Yes, Miss
my God.
Minor,
And
please.
we got some Facebook users on there. I don't know who that is,
Sookie, put your
but
name in.
definitely,
Put your name in. Miss
most
Kai's with their
definitely.
Facebook users.
And if
Miss
you want to
Kate.
really get some more of what we're doing
We got Kate in the house too.
tonight, right after this, we go right into the P2G network
That's
at
right.
9 o'clock. Pennies to go, where you get the basics of cryptocurrencies, how to move it, how to use it, and how to acquire it.
Exactly. We
And
try to
everyone is welcome.
We're working on teaching people how to make it a practical thing in your everyday life. So if you want to be a part of a process that teaches you how crypto affects your everyday life, join us. We have those
Yeah.
conversations and we build. Now we have one special project going on the platform. You want to share, or you want to get that from the our group? Is anyone in our group? And we're asking those who are here, if y'all want to put it out there, y'all are part of this.
Uh,
What's our special project right now?
oh, come
Come
on,
on
y'all.
now.
Someone said what we doing. Come on. I know y'all guys are out there.
Who's gonna be the
I'll
first one
tell.
to share?
Who knows? Who knows?
We
Who
have a
knows?
special project that we visited North Carolina to do, and we did a live video. We did some live videoing out there, and I'm really excited.
Looking, looking good,
All
Miss
right,
B. Looking good, Miss
we
B.
got okay. It's called the
Almost there.
project. We have a
Okay.
smart contract that
Yes,
covers
much.
called Tron Case, which is a
Yes, the pit
crowdfunding
farm.
project. The Pit Farm crowdfunding fundraiser that we've been up to. This is a beautiful thing. That's right.
That's
Fundraising Pit Farm fundraiser. I love it.
I like
The
that
Pit
golden
Family
train
Farm.
thing. Oh, I like that. I like that.
All right.
I don't
So
know who.
the idea is that it's the Pitt Family Farm fundraiser, which is
Absolutely.
what we've got there. They're responding because they're all a part of it. And from the fundraiser for the farm, each person is creating their own fundraiser. Now, their fundraiser for whatever cause, it can be family, business, community, programmatic, political, it doesn't matter. It can be your church, it doesn't matter. You can actually register for the Pit Farm fundraiser, and we will help you create your own fundraiser, which will not only fund your program, but also offer every person that donates through your smart contract 300% return on their donation.
But I really, we really want to talk to them about what the pit family farm is. So we definitely got to give a little history of what the farm is.
Of course.
Uh, the Pitt family farm is over 150 years old. It originally had 100, a little over 200 acres, 200 300 acres, and through time and adversity, they had to sell off some, and they have about 109 acres left. But what's amazing about the Pitt family farm, it is definitely a community project because he has a farm that grows prawns, which I can't wait to get back to in September when he does the harvest because I want to cook some of them puppies. But he's also doing he's actually doing a give back program to a community for kids who are in need, kids in need of intervention, and he's showing them how to build tiny houses and giving them some structure and letting them, showing them other ways to get along. They're learning life skills and things they can use in the community to get along. But I want you to get the Pitt family farm has such a legacy because the farm has been around since the late 1800s. It's one of the few black-owned farms that I had ever heard of. It was actually one of the few black farms that I ever heard of that was actually owned by a black person, and his family owned his farm. His family actually bought the farm right out sometime in the late 1800s. So I want you guys to get this is not only just a farm, but this is a part of legacy. So if you guys come on and you hear us talking about the Pitt Family Farm and you really want to be a part of it, by all means, come on, jump on, become part of the crowdfunding for the Pitt Family Farm, and then you can take that. And if you have an organization, a business that you want to be a part of, that you're in, and they need to raise funds, come be a part of the Pitt Family Farm and fundraising, and we can show you how to do the same thing for your business or your organization. It was we went down there. It was just a phenomenal experience. It really was. Even in the rain, it was phenomenal. I had a ball. I had just a ball. Okay.
Well, I should probably start talking with the mic on. So
There you go. What happened?
this is a process that we share with people twice a week, and we teach the people how to use this smart contract twice a week in Crypto Kids, as well as on Tuesdays at Crypto in Your Business. And we share this, and as well as get this people started. Thank you so much. Sorry, y'all, it was me. That really want to just try to see some change. So we'll show you how it works right now, and we'll let our friend and our one of our great leaders, Zelwyn L, explain exactly what the family farm is, as well as what Trine Case is doing for them.
But here, it's a great day here in South Carolina. Hey, today is Monday, so you know what today means, right? It means that it is Strong Case Update Day. Yes, Update Day. So let's talk about it. As you can see here with the Tron Case system, I am currently earning 2.5% daily, compounding 2.5% daily. All right. As you can see, all the different rewards I have here, which adds up to the 2.5%. Then I have my available withdrawal balance, which will go up every 4 seconds. Let's take a brief look here. The system is pretty cool, right? And as you can see, we have a withdraw button right here. So if I click the withdraw button and send the Tron to my wallet, it would be in my wallet within less than 2 minutes, because Tron is one of the fastest transaction processing cryptocurrencies on the planet. As you can see, my total deposit here and how much I've earned has offset my deposits. My total withdrawn from either clicking the withdraw button or from me actively referring other people to the program and getting those payments automatically sent to my wallet. Right now, listen, you do not have to contribute. Excuse me, you do not have to refer anyone in order to compound. You just make your contribution, and your contribution will start compounding right now, and it won't stop until you tell it to stop, which it still won't even stop. It's going to continue compounding. And then you have your referral link here if you want to help somebody else come into the opportunity. Then you have 11 levels where you earn, and those are my referral rewards, which once again, those have been sent automatically to my Clever wallet for referring somebody to the program. Now, once again, you do not have to refer. You do not have to refer to start compounding at this 2.5, 2%, whatever you're coming in at, right? You do not have to recruit to get started compounding, okay? Now, let's talk a little bit about the system. Tron case is transparent. It is decentralized and it's high security. Here's the audit report for those of you that want to read the audit code, the audit report, or the smart contract code. We have had over 786 million Tron case contributions. We've had 162,000 participants so far in this program. And to get started, all you need to do is get your Tron, load it into your Clever wallet or your Tron Mass wallet or your Tron Link wallet, and make your contribution starting right now. So the minimum is 100 Tron to get started, and 4 million Tron is the max. Your rewards, your total rewards will be 300%. Now, your dash will never say 300%. If you're at 2% daily, right? That's 14% per week, which is 56% per month. So that'll put you at about 150 days to reach that 300% max. Now, a little bit about your bonuses. You have your basic reward rate, which is 1% every 24 hours. Your personal hold bonus, which will max out at 0.5% for you holding. Your leader bonus, which will max out at 0.5% for every 20,000 Tron referral rewards. Community bonus for every 50,000 active people that come onto the platinum, which will max out at 0.5%. And then your contract total amount bonus, which is an additional 0.2% that'll max out at 1% for every 80 million Tron on the smart contract balance. And here below, you have your referral rewards and its breakdown as well. Now, remember, you do not have to um, recruit to start compounding. But another thing I want to talk to you all today is about how you can utilize Tron Case to make a donation and still grow your donation 300% with this same system. All right. So, who are we donating to? What are we talking about? Well, I had the pleasure to uh meet the Pitt family who have their own farm in North Carolina, and I just want to talk a little bit about it. As you can see here at this gallery at the website, which is pit-farm.com, right? So here's information about it, and I just want to briefly go over it. So the farm is purchased by the family in 1868. It's the second farm purchase in 1934. Crops raised were tobacco, corn, soybeans, watermelon, hogs, and cows. The family farm today is a 2009 organized family LLC and deeded land over to the LLC. After tobacco left North Carolina, they started pond farming. Now, the future for the family farm is farming by the family into the fifth and excuse me, farming by our family is into the fifth and sixth generation Pitt family members. More grape pond harvests to come, new crops and markets coming soon. And here are some pictures from the Pitt family farm. Don't know those look good. Oh my goodness. So you can contribute to the Pitt family farm with Tron Case. All right. Once again, this system, it gives you the opportunity to take your donation that you've given to the family, and you can now get a blessing for being a blessing. that will compound every single day up to 300%. So if you gave $20 to the family, to the pit farm, to the pit family farm, and you know, whether it be intentional or unintentional, that $20 can grow over 2% daily if you let it, and max out at 300% total. So who wouldn't want to return, on an investment, whether it's intentional or unintentional? You're going to get a return on your investment to this family, your donation, showing that you care about black farmers all over our nation that are doing the right thing and serving our families, serving our communities, right? And keeping it inside of the family for generations to come. I can't find no better combination where you have a system that is going to build you and compound you generational wealth while you donate to another cause that is also generational and here for longevity. So please, by all means, check out the Pit Farm website. Go read about it, learn about it, and learn about the Tron Case system. And if it is your interest to donate to the farm, please feel free to go down to the description box and follow the instructions from top to bottom. And if you need help, get back with me. You can send me an email.
Okay, so that was the video for, that Dawood L, who is one of the major presenters of this platform. He's one of the two major presenters for Crypto Kids, who explains this Tron case for families to grow their own projects financially, but to not just ask people for money, to start having
Yep.
people invest and become receivers for giving. This is the first time this has happened. All right, and at all that I've seen. It's the only smart contract that, with using the if this then that process, is benefiting so many. Just continuous giving and circular processes, and it's so beautiful. It really is, and it works. I
This
love
is
that he showed his wallet. Go ahead, Alan.
this is just one. This is probably the only fundraiser that I've ever been a part of that
Yeah,
actually have a value to the person who gives. Because
yeah.
normally, I mean, don't get me wrong. I know there's a lot of
Other
good
than the warm
charities.
and fuzzies,
Yeah,
I've seen the
yeah.
warm and fuzzies.
I love some of the organizations out there that do fundraising. But how many times can you get a mailing label
That's
and we
right.
don't even we don't I don't remember the last time I sent mail out,
Yeah.
and I don't remember the last time I stuck a sticker on my car for a bumper sticker say I
Yeah.
support something. So I mean, it's a dying art. I mean, fundraising is this is the new fundraising. And if your organizations want to be a part of it, this is an awesome way to begin fundraising
It
because
really is.
everyone who gives gets to give back. You give to
So
get back.
people always have these questions. Why, where the funds come from? So I want you to share. I'm going to throw a little information out at you, and this gives you an opportunity to do some of your own homework. Just keep in mind, they're using a platform called Tron. Tron, or TRX, is the name of the coin, and it is actually a blockchain that's built on the proof of stake process. And so when you stake, you receive rewards. And I just want you to think about the higher you stake, the higher rewards. All actually doing. We're creating a massive collective of stakers, of staking. And that's why the rewards are getting higher as more people enter this contract. So we are being greatly compensated. And it speeds up the process as the percentages go up for us, because 300% is the max, but it's not the limit. I'm so excited. So, guys, let's get it started. Let's do these things in crypto. Let's learn about cryptocurrency. And right after this platform, We have a platform called P2G Networks that teaches pennies to gold, or the basics of Bitcoin and crypto and how to move it. And it's free. It's the first time you'll be able to get on a platform and really learn from people you can trust. Let's get that up there so you guys can get that website. So, get you guys in this website here. So y'all see that? That's going to be following this platform. As soon as we're done here, we're going to go start that platform so that our people who are here supporting us will be able to share with you their experience, their triumphs, and the glory they have been and had in helping one. And I mean, really, just you should see the look. People love to help folks, especially when we all win. Oh, Mr. Thomas, you are so muted.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's so good about that platform is after you sit there and you sitting there on the class, the free class, you're done. When you leave with a profit in your pocket
That's right.
that you can recreate over and over.
That's right.
So I want you to get. How many
Now
times
you
do you go
know.
to a free platform and you get something for your free visit? The only thing we want you to do is come
Yeah.
invest some time in yourself so you can invest some time in your bottom line.
Yes.
That's the whole premise of our platform, and to share it out to the entire community. So our platform is that each one teach one, and
That's
come back
right.
and do it again. Just come back and do it again. We got room for you. Free is free all the time on this platform, but you never leave empty-handed. Ooh, I don't think I've ever left empty-handed. I always came back with what? Some Bitcoin or some
Oh,
what's
always
that thing we
something
do?
with them.
And a couple other coins too. I came out of there,
Mm-hmm.
and then we teach you the math so you know how it works every time.
That's
We teach
right.
you the math of acquisition, and it's on the third grade level. So go figure that. If you got to the
Mm-hmm.
third grade, this is the perfect platform for you.
There you go.
We don't do anything harder than that. And
So,
it's a go ahead. We're
no,
at the
I'll say
weekend.
I can't be stressed. I can't be stressed.
Yeah, we're at the weekend. So tomorrow we have,
Yes.
for all those people interested in trading, we have a free 1 hour demo at 10 o'clock in the morning. Just go to
Hands
our
on.
website www.p2gnetworks.com,
Mm-hmm.
register, and you'll get to sit on a free 1 hour demo of the forex trading and binaries. So you will understand how they work, have a basic understanding, and then if you want to go a little further, we have an advanced option for you, and we'll
Yeah.
talk about that on the platform. So come on and join us at 2 o'clock. We come back in with crypto boomers. This is where we take our silver surfers and our baby boomers, and we do the
Yes.
platform on a slow down so we can take
Right.
time with you, so you can get the information that you need the way you need to get it.
That's the truth, yeah.
Followed up by this weekend. I want you guys to get. I don't want to leave out. It is the 4th of July. So I
Yes,
want you to
yes,
know
yes.
we are on the scene even though it's the 4th of July. Our word is to be on the platform, and we are here. Sunday, we have the university, which is an advanced conversation for cryptocurrency. You get to bring your questions and your conversation, and you get to, share with the people what you've learned and what you experienced over the week, so that we can have a collective understanding, so that, you bring us something, we bring you something, and we all
Right.
leave with it together as a new understanding. Followed up by
Yes.
the Black Girls Do Crypto. And let me tell you, these ladies put it down. They put it down. I might be slightly biased or slightly jealous because my lady is one of the persons who direct the platform, Black Girls Do Crypto, and she makes sure they're always creating something.
Oh yeah, we are
Um,
always busy.
but
And
guys,
it's
don't
funny.
worry. At the same time, we're running the crypto roundtable. Kings, bring your nephews. Let them know. We talking about creating income strategies, planning,
Yes.
and we deal with what's in the way so that you can put it down, so you can take a new
Yeah.
look at it. And this is not. I repeat, this is not woe is me room. We don't do that there. we come up with
Right.
solutions. So if you come to this platform, be ready for a solution that you're going to come up with. We don't give you solutions, we give you options. And we talk about it at the King's Round Table. Come have a
Brainstorming,
seat.
baby. Brainstorming.
Come have a seat. And then Monday we're back at it with pennies to gold, doing it all over again.
It's all
So,
PTG Network.
so I want you guys to really enjoy your 3-day weekend, but we're bringing it to you so we can show your bottom line a new lease on life.
Yep.
Come hang out with this weekend, you get a new lease on your bottom line, and we show you
The
how to
things
raise
you,
that up.
the things that you
Yeah,
learn, no one can ever take away from you. Remember that. Knowledge is yours forever. And you have the ability now to grow that to the next level. We want
yes,
to be
yes,
able to share with you all, um, just share from our perspective and also get your perspective. That's what this is about. It's about a network of people coming together to share new knowledge and common knowledge and bring this into the future for our communities. Because you represent somewhere where there's a mindset and a need, and maybe we need to bring some new information home,
yes,
or you
indeed.
need to add what you have. We have international teams that we're building right now in Africa as well as in India. We're actually pushing out to Puerto Rico very soon. One of our, shout out Spirit Bear, who happens to be on his way he's prepping to get to Puerto Rico. He's working with the education and this particular application, bringing our network to Puerto Rico. You know, we're also looking to connect with El Salvador. They will be needing this education system, so I'm looking
Absolutely.
forward to that. What you just saw with the farmers is going a little further, because we'll be talking with farmers organizations, actually Black farmers organizations, this weekend to talk about what's possible for them. After visiting the South, realize there's a whole space of people who just went through a pandemic,
Yep.
and our system for replenishment, the part that needs our health and wellness, is suffering, y'all. They're suffering. They lack the funds because all that happened during a pandemic affects them being able to continue to provide us. Y'all, that's the food chain suffering. You can't let that
Yes, it
happen.
is.
We got to contribute. You got to get that the food chain leads to your current state of being. And I don't care if you got a garden at home, these farmers make a difference in the people around you. How many
Yep.
people is your garden around you going to feed? We need the farmers to take the biggest space and start to feed the people. So let's teach them how to feed the people financially, and let people feed. Let that process go back and forth. Don't just let the people feed the farmers. Have the farmers help the people feed themselves. That's
Absolutely.
all we've been doing. So
It's just a
God
new
said,
type of fishing.
when my God said, I'm making you fishers of men, it's not joking. I don't put no fish on a plate, baby. We take you out to that pond, put a lure in the water, and show you how to throw it out there. Bring 'em
My
back.
favorite subject.
There you go. Oh, I love this. This has been amazing. This is the look. If you guys don't know, we are constantly on sharing the word of not just cryptocurrency, but more so the blockchain and the changes that the world are taking on. We're hoping that you guys will lock arms with us to start building your community. There's so much going on. So I did say we have one last little goodie for all my folks who have something called the Trust Wallet. Some of you may
Kick it
have
off,
most
baby.
of
Kick
you.
it off.
All right, I'm giving it up. So if you have the Trust Wallet and you've had it for about a year, I know I've had mine for about a year and a half. You may have something in your wallet that looks like a coin called Kick. And for a long time, I wanted to kick that coin out my wallet because it was just so. I had like 888 I think 888,888 coins worth literally 15 cents. I was mad. I watched that coin sit at like 35 cents max. Man, it was upsetting. But guess what? Kick's wait. Kick came up with an ecosystem. They got an
Hmm.
exchange. They're allowing you to swap coins, different type of coins amongst each other. They're growing the process, literally creating a lot of use case. And child, that coin was at 20 grand. That free drop was at 20 grand this morning when I woke up. So if you got Kickcoin, you ain't Kickcoin or Trust Wallet and you ain't been paying attention, go check out your Trust Wallet. You need to pay attention because it need to do some moving right now. That's just that's not even advice. That's just some good information. You take it for what you want.
That's it.
All right, people, look. Like I said, our platform is education application with no requirement for purchasing anything. We don't have a package. There's no monthly this. There's no weekly that. Right now, we all good. I let folks know we run on a volunteer. We literally run on a volunteer basis, and we actually run on a donation basis. We're very serious. Our goal is to help people grow this process, and our goal and strategy is to affect the world. So, guess what we made? We made T-shirts. You can actually make a purchase and help keep that platform free. These T-shirts sell. Go to P2G Network and go get you a T-shirt. Get one for your babies. Because guess what we have now? We got the small to
Small.
the medium. That's right.
Can I
We got
get
the small ones.
Rue? I need a small. I need a small.
We also have 5Xs for our big daddies up in the house, okay? Anybody that's a big guy who does his thing, and not big guy, and I'm not talking about big guy. I'm talking about if you grown man, and you tuck it in, and you take care of your business, you need a 5X. Let's get you that 5X. I seen it.
I said I
So
want a
I love
small.
it. I love it because they're black and they're white. They're white and they're black. And the black ones,
Most
y'all know how I
definitely.
like. I like my black and gold because chocolate gold got it going on. And we got to get ready to be out of here. But I want you to see that you can get P2G. It's
Yes.
the new logo in black or white, and you can get it in your size, literally from a small to a 5X. So that
And
is
they're
our
comfortable.
story.
They're very comfortable.
Yes. That's our story, and we are sticking to it. We love you all. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you shortly on Pennies to Gold tonight. Don't forget, sign up, get ready, and send out the link to others so they don't miss it. You ain't getting this kind of education anywhere else. And this is
Not
what
at
you can
all.
do. All right. We love you much. Have a great night. Peace, family.
Peace.